This is Dave Mad Max 6, and it's a very happy day for me as I am sitting in the backyard of Lou Frigno at a family house over here with the Chris Menes and Lou's son. You guys, I'm very, very excited. Yeah, Lou, there you go,
That's
number
right,
one.
baby.
He's number
Good
one.
luck.
And I'm very excited today, you guys, because I'm here to talk about the Ferrigno Legacy. We're just 1 month away from Lou's inaugural first show in Santa Barbara. You guys, everyone is talking about this show. So I wanted to come over here and find out a little bit more about it and how it started and how you got the idea and all that stuff. How you guys doing this morning?
Great, I'm really excited because it's going to be the biggest show on the West Coast. We got 5 competition, and we got a lot of competitors signing up. It's going to be unique. It's going to be a phenomenal show.
Wow. And I was going to say, when this show was announced to actually be on Thanksgiving weekend, a lot of people were like, I don't know if people are going to go. It's Thanksgiving. There was a lot of naysayers. And you know what? As times went on, I mean, I'm at Goals all the time, just like you are, Lou. Everyone's talking about it. It seems like every amateur that I know, every professionals are doing this show. It's going to be big.
Well, think about that. Thanksgiving is on Thursday. After everybody stuffs themselves for turkey, and then they have nothing to do for the weekend. So it's the perfect time to have a show because a lot of you have families. Also, you got to remember the show's in Santa Barbara. Never been a bodybuilding contest in Santa Barbara. So we got the mayor involved. We got the head of the sheriff department involved. It's going to be a great extravaganza because we're going to have red carpet. And everyone's excited because I've been touring all over the country doing different shows, different conventions. And when I talk about the Ferrigno Legacy, you'd be amazed about all the competitors that want to compete in this show because they know that Chris Menes is putting on a third-class show. This is not going to be a typical bodybuilding show. It's going to be special, unique because we have incredible Hulk trophies giving out. And also the theater has velvet seats. And first-class backstage, you have tanning. We got the great staff of volunteers. They're going to be classic people, classic actors, and it's going to be a hell of a show.
We're going to be bigger than Thanksgiving. All right?
Hey, forget Thanksgiving.
And the thing about Thanksgiving is, so many of these competitors, these pros come from outside the United States. So, Thanksgiving is an American holiday. I just looked at the list. They are coming from around the world.
Wow.
International.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's back up a little bit, you guys. I want to know how this idea, because Lou, you've been around, you're a living legend. You've been around forever. You've never had a show to your name. And by the way, I love that name. It's instead of just being the Ferrigno Classic, which would have been the easy road to take, you went with Ferrigno Legacy, which I think it just gives it something special already and different,
Well, it started 2 years ago because Louis, Chris, Menes, and
For years, though, ever since I was a kid, he always wanted to do a show.
I
Always.
imagine.
And people had come up to him for wanting to do a show, but he's always been doing his Hollywood stuff, his film,
Busy.
TV, everything.
Yeah, of course.
Always.
He's so
Comic
busy.
Conventions, touring around the world. And so it just was kind of like this perfect timing, this perfect storm of we were approached by someone, and I met Chris at that weekend, and I heard about his show, how successful his show had been, and considering he is a competitor as well, as you can obviously see, as he's probably exiting the frame right now. I saw his work and what he's done, and there was no question in terms of who we should be doing this show with.
well, we have young blood here because I can't do the show myself, and I've always want to have something different because every year I just go to the Arnold Classic, and it's a great show, of course, because they have so many different athletes. There's nothing been like it on the West Coast. A classical bodybuilding, figure, fitness, women competition, bikini show, everything under one roof, and it's all about how the show promoted. That's why these two, with Louis' idea about the Ferrigno Legacy and Chris with his experience, I think you can't miss it. It could be very successful, and I'm really excited because the fact that it can have such a huge appeal is going to be. Otherwise, we're going to raise the bar compared to the other shows in the past.
It crosses generations. We've got the legends. Like Lou is the legend of bodybuilding.
Of course.
And we bring it up to 2014, where we're able to really bring in what technology offers us, what what's really developed with social media and the web over the years. And we just ended up with, like Lou said, the perfect storm. It's going to really be the next level, and we've tested it out in Tahoe. We've done some great things that have never happened before, and we're going to bring it to the Legacy, and we're going to shock people.
And I
here,
also
think,
call all my friends, the legends. Going to have a Q&A with the legend, like we had confirmed by Samir Benu. We have
Linda Murray.
We have also Jimmy Morris, Ageless, and many other competitors are the legend, and we're going to have a nice Q&A.
Yep.
But the beauty about the show is that being emceed also by Sean Ray. And all these guys I've competed with them. They're friends of mine. They're very supportive, which makes me feel good because of the fact that they want it to be a good show. And this is great for bodybuilding, also with the support with muscle media Muscle Development, all the magazines, even John Bailey's all friends of mine. So finally they come to surface.
Ooh, tell them about the red carpet.
Yeah, Friday night, 6:30,
Yep.
we're having the red carpet. It's the red carpet. We're going to have celebrities down there. We're going to have the pro bodybuilders. We're going to have the fans. Everyone come down. It's a big, huge introduction because the Granada Theater is a renovated $100 million 1920 opera house.
World class.
Well, right. And it got velvet seats, and it's not like in a typical auditorium. So everyone that's come to the show is going to feel incredible.
Wow, you really bring some of the Hollywood flair to your show. I gotta say, right? I mean, this is like a movie premiere, except it's a bodybuilding show.
It's a show.
Wow.
Well,
It's more than a contest, it's a show.
It's like I said, with these two, they're going to raise the bar. We're taking it to the next level. It's going to be a very classical, wonderful, entertaining show. That's what people want to see. They want to be entertained. And now all these bodybuilding shows, I mean, they're on the rise. Convention on the rise. Because right now, you know, with the situation in our country, people want entertainment. They want to escape. And it's great about the women competition. You know, a lot of guys want to come down. They don't like to look at the women competing, because especially the different costumes they wear. Everything is going to be hand-sewn. So it has a huge appeal because it's fun, because you have people of all ages. You have every generation that would embrace the show.
That's great.
And we have those new women's divisions, which are helping a lot to make it mainstream. You know, you've got bikini,
Absolutely.
You know, figure, women's physique. It's a more attainable look, and women are really inspired by it.
So this show, we really got to say, because we were talking about earlier, it's actually 20 months in the making. When is actually the day where you guys had the spark to do that show, Chris? You tell me.
Well, I met Louis Jr. right after I did the Excalibur in 2011.
Okay.
And
Like the night after.
The night after. And if anybody knows me, I have to have a lot of red velvet cupcakes.
Yeah.
And I brought, what, 12? 12. Yeah, I brought 12. And I offered them to everybody. What did you say?
I asked. He comes in and I say, I knew I liked this guy because he comes in with cupcakes, never met him, and I said, and he was moving out of Venice, and I said, oh, you've had enough? And he thought I looked at the cupcakes and said, is that enough? And he goes, well, you know, 3 of us, 4 cupcakes a person. And I was like, no, you big jabroni. No. And then from there I was just like, nice guy, knows what he's doing, smart, witty, business savvy, and from there we had to make something happen.
And I ate 11 of the cupcakes.
And he makes 11 other cupcakes, absolutely.
So that was when the friendship started, and then you went to go see his show in Tower, and that's when you were telling yourself, wow.
Yeah,
The ideas just start with it. You know,
Yeah.
even that day we came up with ridiculous ideas for new beverages and
Yeah,
things
we
like
came up
that.
with some great business
And
plans. already.
also, the show could be classic, because you're going to see suits and ties. You're not going to see, you know, shorts and T-shirts. I want to do the first class.
Yeah, we're raising the
It's
bar.
all about class.
Exactly. So everyone that comes to the show can walk away saying that what a great show, what a great job these guys did. And also my name involved, because I want to have something that has class, not something that people walk away saying that, yeah, it's just another contest, something unique. And there'll be some surprises too.
Well, you know that this sounds like it's going to be a bomb right at the end of the year. So you're going to be committed for a few years. That's it, man. You're starting a new tradition right now. You know that.
Yeah. We
Very
can't wait.
I hope you're okay with that. Okay.
Right.
You're
You
going to
know,
be, yeah.
And alluding to, you know, what Lou just said, you know, it's Lou's name. You know, he's got a great reputation. We're
Yeah.
going to continue that. You know,
Yeah.
that puts it on us to make sure that this is an amazing show.
It's a lot of
Because he's
pressure.
an amazing legacy.
That's right.
We'd want it no other way, though. We're ready to rock.
Yeah.
You guys were very excited about it. How many weeks? I know it's in
think
November.
I think for now for the show, it's about almost 7 weeks left.
7 weeks. It's going to come very, very fast. I'm
It
sure it's
is.
going to be crunch time for you guys.
Can't wait.
And we have over 150 competitors.
Already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, could you imagine
Wow.
2 weeks before?
Oh, forget it.
We're ready to rock.
Wow. Congratulations in advance. I will be there. We may have a future project that I'm going to work on with you guys. We're going to work out the details, but this is just the beginning for you guys. I'm very excited for you. And then I can't wait for 7 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So I just want to say thank you again, Chris, Louis, for having me here. This is like really a dream come true for me to come to one of my idols, of course, you know, Lou Ferrigno. I would have never thought if you told me. Actually, I told everybody. I told Jay. I'm going to Lou on Wednesday. He's like, my God, how did you pull that off? And I said, I've been nice to Chris. And so, you know.
It's
all you
funny,
do
the
is-
people were good to me in the beginning. They didn't know. You know, I sat on your couch in 2011 as some dumb bodybuilder. And you were
Well,
good
you were
to
never
me.
dumb, but you,
Well, not just another bodybuilder. And I never forget that people were good to me in the beginning, you know?
wow, this is so cool. I'm so excited for you guys. Lou's really excited. I mean, he talks about the show, and you
He's
can
yelling
tell
for me right now. He's so excited.
he's getting another idea. So he wants to use, you know, flying
wants to draw.
cameras. I mean, he's got all
Yeah.
kinds of ideas. Very creative. I mean, you can
Yeah.
tell when you talk to him, he's very creative. So But like we talked about, this is just the first year. I think it's going to get better from there. And you guys, how old are you? How old are you, Chris?
36.
Louis.
29.
You're young too. So this is going to be like a. We could be talking about this and meeting again in 10 years about this. I think we're starting really a legacy.
Hashtag next generation.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
We have a huge project for you guys. So please stick to your screen for Muscle Insider because we may have something big the weekend of the show. So, all right, you guys. Thank you. I'm at 6 for Muscle Insider. I'm at Goals in Venice, and I just came home. I came back from Big Lou's home, and I've got someone really big who's actually going to be at Lou's show, actually. Well, Big Will, what's going on, man?
You know, I really can't display any details. Kirk, can you display any details?
Probably not this time.
This is Kirk, Big Will training partner, trains a lot of people over here, including Stanimals and all that stuff.
We can't really disclose any details, but we want to tell you that one of the biggest bastards is going to be on stage.
7 weeks.
In 7 weeks. Today it's 7.5.
Yeah.
And, you know, let the games begin.
Well, we'll tell you this. You'll be the best Big Will you've seen in a long time. That I'll assure you.
Yes, and I'll only be in the audience.
No, man, you're going to be on stage.
Yeah, we'll only be there.
Come on, you look too good to be in the audience.
We'll just be hanging out and having a good time. Lou's promised me a red carpet event. I wore red.
Friday. That tank top, by the way, looks great on you, man. This is the lucky tank top. Look, it's got holes in it.
Yeah, you know, this is old school. Very old school.
It is old school.
You know, we're just hanging out.
I can't wait to see you back on stage, man. It's been a while. When's the last time you competed?
2011, and I think I had the same shirt on.
I know, and it was a great picture, man. That picture circulated for a while.
Yeah, it's coming in the show an audience shirt.
I'm actually really excited to see you back on stage.
Well, it's about time they brought something complete back to the stage.
No, we needed a real bodybuilder to come back.
You know, nothing synthetic in the arms and shoulders or anywhere else. Just pure, unadulterated, fucking big muscle.
I can't wait, man. You look. How much do you weigh right now? You look huge.
I don't know, 290 something.
293.6.
Well, Kirk knows.
You would just never know.
Kirk knows. Well, he knows.
I gotta keep track of this.
Well.
Thanks, guys. All right, we'll see you in 7 weeks. Can't wait. I'm X6. We're at the Goals in Venice for Muscle Insider with Pedro Bar. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Dave. I'm very good, thank you. Very excited because I'm doing the Ferrigno Legacy show.
7.5 weeks, buddy.
Yes, yeah. I was gonna do Europa Phoenix, but I started a little late, like 2 weeks later. So I'm not ready. Not as well conditioned as I normally do it.
Yeah.
So I talked it with my nutritionist, Brad Rowe, and we decided to skip it and then doing a low Ferrigno show.
Well, Brad is also doing the Ferrigno show, correct?
Yeah, right.
That's awesome. So you're both going to be doing it. So you've been helping Charles a lot, training his clients. You've been training with Dexter. You've been training with Hide. You just finished training with Hide right now. How excited are you about doing a show named the Frigno Classic? That's a big deal.
Well, yes, it's a very big deal. It's making my own history. It's a big goal for myself because I have been without competing for 2.5 years
already.
So I'll be back in a big show with a legend. So it's awesome for me.
It's got a great name. Frigno Legacy. That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that because he was my idol since I was a teenager. So.
I know. Tell me about it. And I just came from his house right now. I just did an interview, and that's why I'm doing this little special right now. And supposedly the trophy, like Lou Trophy, it's going to be awesome. I guess they're going to do everything first class. I'm very, very excited to go.
Yes, I'm excited too because all Gold Gym crowd is going to be there because it's really close.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yes.
That's really, really cool. Well, I'm glad you're going to do that show. I'm sure you're going to look great. And I want to get some training footage also before the show. We have 7.5 weeks, but I want to see you in the gym on camera from Muscle Insider, my friend.
Of course, Dave. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Continuing my little Frigno. What's up, Chris? How are you, man?
How you doing, baby?
Continue my little Frigno Legacy special right now. We're at Goals in Venice with the beautiful Jill. How are you, Jill?
I'm great. How are you?
You're good. So you're doing the Frigno Legacy as well.
doing the Ferrigno Legacy as well.
You're looking good. I've seen those progress pictures on Facebook. It's coming along. Are you excited?
I'm really excited. It's you know, I think the last time I was on stage was at the Omaha show, and that was back in June.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to get back on stage again and compete, and you know, hopefully get some points or nab a win before the end of the year, because that would be awesome.
That would be great. Would have finished 2014. Wouldn't
Yes, and a great way to start the new year.
I mean, the more people I'm talking about this show, and the more I feel the excitement, especially at Gold, since it's only 2.5 hours away from here. A lot of people from Gold are really, a lot of amateur, a lot of pros. I think it's going to be a jam-packed show. It's going to be good.
I think it's going to be really good show. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's the day after Thanksgiving."
At first, that's how it sounded. But
maybe I'm weird. I don't do Thanksgiving.
We know
okay,
you're
I'm weird. I'm definitely weird because I'm a bodybuilder, so that automatically makes me weird.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't really do Thanksgiving, and I think leftovers taste better anyways.
Right.
So, you know, anybody that's worried about that being a factor, dude, eat the leftovers on Saturday. They'll taste better anyhow.
I think it's going to be a huge success. I just talked to Lou, and it seems that they're going first class all the way.
It is, and it'll be a kind of a refreshing change, so to speak, if that's really the way things go. Because you know, I think Lou obviously knows how knows what it's like to be an athlete and a competing athlete, and obviously he's going to take, you know, the things he maybe wanted to see done when he was competing and apply that for the competitors of his show. So it'll be really exciting to do a show that's being put on by somebody of that caliber.
He's a legend.
Yeah,
He's a living legend.
So
you know?
it'll be a good show. I'm excited. I have a booth there for my leggings, so come shopping at Quads Not Included at the show. Had to plug that.
So am I going to get some Jill footage before the show between now and the next 7 weeks?
Yeah,
or what?
you better, because if not, I'll hunt you down like a dog.
Well, don't call me Frenchie again, and you'll get some.
You got it. No problem.
She called me Frenchie. Can you believe that, Chris?
Everybody gets a nickname.
She said,
if you have a nickname for me, it's probably because I like you.
She says it's like Ruski, so I can't think it.
If there's a Russian here, I'd call him a Ruski too. So it's all good.
All right, thanks, Jill.
No problem.
With my good friend Brad Rowe, and we're continuing our Ferrigno Legacy special. Brad is looking big and tight, and he's got a smile on his face today, so he's got a few shows coming up, and the Ferrigno Legacy is on the list. So tell me a little bit more about this show and why you're excited to do it, Brad.
You know, it's a local show, and you know, there's no shows out in New Hampshire or anywhere in the Northeast close besides the New York Pro for my family to see me. So at least out here, we have a show really close to Gold's Venice, so my clients, my friends, and family here
That's a big
can get
plus.
out there, you know, and see me. And I think it's exciting to be part of this first show. And you know, I wish Lou and everybody at Frigno Legacy all the best, and hopefully it turns out to be a great production.
I just came from his home, and we were talking a lot about it, and it seems that they're not going half-assed, man.
No, I mean, everything I've heard about Chris, you know, he does the Tahoe show.
This is the man right here.
Isn't he?
Trust me.
He is the man. I love this guy.
I'm telling you.
So, I mean, everything I've heard about the Tahoe show has been great. I know they did the live stream of the NPC show, and they treat their competitors very well. So it'd be nice to have someone that cares about the athletes as a promoter there to help promote this show.
Well, trust me, I probably know a lot more about the show than you do, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed at all.
Good.
I think it's going to be great for you to get your feet wet with a lot of shows. I mean, you're going hard this week, this year, man. You're not just picking one show, and you know, you're just really going all out.
That no rookies compete, and no one wants to step on stage, you know. So.
And then you're getting married the week after on top of it.
Yeah, we fly out the morning after the Frigno show to our wedding. So it's a stressful next 7 weeks.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited.
You'll
excited
do
to end the year,
well. I can't wait, man. I'm still hoping we get more camera time. We'll see.
Definitely.
But
when I get back from Russia, we'll.
And you're going to Russia. That's a last minute thing too. We saw the contract on Facebook.
Yeah. I signed
Congrats,
that. So I got Phoenix in 10 days, and then I leave for Russia the week after. And then we're here for a couple weeks, and we're in Miami for Steph's show, Nationals. And then the weekend after is the Ferrigno, and then the day after we leave for our wedding.
So exciting.
Like I said, it's stressful.
Alright,
but
you'll
it's
be
exciting.
okay, Brad. You'll be okay. But you're young. You can handle it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Brad.